Everybody, welcome
Hi.
back to our channel. I'm Jack Schneider. This is my beautiful wife Ava. We are Diamonds with doTERRA, and today we would like to spend a little time talking with you about restfulness and sleep utilizing doTERRA essential oils.
So this is how to get to sleep, how to stay asleep. I have had sleep troubles all my life, and they got even worse when I had a little bitty. When I had a little girl, it was so difficult to stay asleep. I would constantly be looking at the monitor. And then when my mom passed away, oh my gosh, the grief was so intense. And my doctor prescribed me Ambien. My doctor would say, "Oh, just take a little bite. It's going to be fine," especially when you travel. But for some reason, it would just make me so groggy. And then one of my girlfriends, she said, "Oh, you need to use melatonin. Melatonin's so great." But for me, melatonin made me even groggier than Ambien. It gave me nightmares. It gave me lots and lots of dreams. And I just did not want to be with melatonin. I just didn't feel like it was a right choice for me and my body. And so a girlfriend of mine, she said, if you're having trouble sleeping, you should put lavender on your feet. And for me, that changed the game. It's incredible what it does for your body. I was making poor decisions. I was making risky choices because I just didn't have enough sleep. And so sleep for me is a big thing to talk about. It's very personal for me, and I want you guys to get the most from your doTERRA, and I want to make sure that you know how to use it for other people. And
Another facet to the story, other than Ava's personal testimony, is the claim is that 33% of Americans do not get enough sleep each night. That's a huge amount. It can lead to problems with maintaining a healthy weight. It can lead to problems with reaction time, which can cause issues, on the roads. And so there's a lot of different ways that lack of sleep is negatively affecting us. Let's work on natural ways to alleviate those issues. And number one, first and foremost, is going to be the use of lavender oil, lavender essential oil from doTERRA specifically.
And I would not use the grocery store stuff just because it's not actually tested to be anything real. It's got a lot of synthetics. They cut it a lot with brokers. And I think it's a really big risk as far as toxins in your body, especially when you're using those tiny little molecules, getting them deep into your cells and having them work really effectively for your body. You really need to know that your oils are tested to be pure and that they're tested 54 different times for every single batch. So we want to make sure that you understand how important sleep is. And there's so many different studies that show that when you get 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night, that's like the sweet spot. That you really help to decrease levels of diabetes in your body, sexual dysfunction, breast cancer, breathing problems, psychological disorders, and heart issues. I didn't realize this. I was just burning the candle at both ends. I was staying up late and I was getting up early, and I didn't realize how I was shortcutting my body, and I felt it over time. So it's really, really important for you to understand the importance of your sleep and how it's really the best recovery that you can possibly give your body.
So one of the things we like to look at is the cycle of sleep throughout the night. Many people don't have a healthy cycle, and they stop and start. They get in and out of REM sleep, or sometimes they will never make it to stage 3, which if you look at the chart there shows you that's where we do some really great growth and recharging of the body. So we want to make sure that you're able to get into those proper areas of sleep. And one way to do that, again, is through the use of essential oils. So the reason scientifically that lavender oil is so spectacular for restfulness is that it contains high amounts of linalool, and that is going to be shown numerous times over to have relaxing benefits to the human body.
Absolutely. There's so many benefits to getting more sleep, including having a healthy heart, preventing cancer, stress, reducing inflammation. You're more alert. You actually lose weight when you get more sleep. And lavender is a great way to actually get that started. That helped me so much.
Absolutely.
Do you remember I was so surprised? I was like, holy crap, that was incredible sleep.
There's very few stories that I personally have of oils working with us that are better than the lavender for you. Your sleep was questionable at best for years and years, and now it is deep restful sleep. And I love to see that in you because it makes you a better mom, a better person, better wife to be around.
So, understanding how sleep can help you to lose weight is really important. You snooze, you lose, right? So, understanding your hormone levels, this is a great graph to understand that when you don't get enough sleep, it actually can trigger your appetite to increase, and it can also help to signal that your body's not full enough. So, making sure that you get 8 hours versus 5 hours can be such a huge benefit. I know a lot of us spend time binge watching stuff. We get hooked on a channel, and making sure that you understand the importance of the difference between 5 hours and 8 hours of sleep, and understanding that you're shortcutting your body, you're shortcutting your family, you're shortcutting everything if you're not just shutting down. If you have a hard time shutting down your brain like I do, that's called a type A personality. Type A personality has a really hard time. And I'm telling you, the big toe is going to be your best friend. The big toe is where all of your nerves and all of your brain sensors actually go. And so putting oils in the bottom of your feet is a really, really great way to start. And putting those oils right onto your big toe is where I would really start. So how much sleep do you need at night? Now, looking at like an adult, 18 and up, you need 7 to 9 hours. But if you're younger than us, you need more sleep, right?
More.
If you're a teenager, you need at least 9 hours, if not 10 hours, And if you're a child, you may need even up to 11 or 12 hours. So understanding how much sleep you need, that's really important to understand. Like, we need to shut off the devices. We need to get the wireless stuff out of the bedrooms.
Yeah, and we actually, every single night before our daughter goes to bed, we set up a diffuser with the Serenity doTERRA blend in that diffuser, because again, we realize that the child's body needs that extra time and that deepness of sleep to grow and to develop and to recover. So we are really, really adamant about making sure your child sleeps well. And one of the best ways that we found, most natural, the best smelling, is to utilize the Serenity Blend in a diffuser. We even put a little bit on the bottoms of her feet if she's a little more awake than we'd like her to be at the time we're trying to get her to go to bed.
Yeah. So here are some helps to help you to fall asleep. One is to turn the lights off, turn the screens off, get the devices out of the room, right? Charge them in another room. Charge them across the room.
Across the room from where you are is always a better idea. We don't need that stuff near our heads while we're sleeping.
Right. Turn a fan on. Make sure you got some circulation going on, that you're cool when you sleep. Make sure that you're exercising regularly. Maintain a sleep schedule. Read. Journal is a great way to understand your sleep pattern, to understand, just download your brain. Eliminating caffeine from your diet, especially in the afternoon. Like Jack has said, using lavender has been a huge difference in our family. Don't go to bed hungry. Use the relaxation techniques, meditation, some relaxing music, drink a bedtime tea. Lavender is such an important oil, and it really helps with a lot of different allergy issues, skin issues, can really help with headaches and migraines. So if you're diffusing for sleep, you're also getting the benefits of all of these different ailments, And that's what I really love about the oils is that I may be treating one thing, but I'm really helping with all of these others that are maybe chronic, underlying stuff.
So here we have the Serenity Blend that we mentioned earlier. Serenity is a fantastic tool for overall relaxation, restfulness. Specifically for us, we utilize it every single night, as I mentioned, with our daughter.
It's got a lot of lavender in it, It's the base of lavender. And then it's got all of these beautiful oils that really complement the blend to use. And I have first tried lavender, right? And then my next stage was Serenity, and that was like game changing. That was game over, game done.
Smells amazing. It works amazingly well. It's just a fantastic product from doTERRA. And, one of the beautiful things about it is because of how often doTERRA tests each one of their products, we know without a doubt that it's safe and effective to use for our own family, and we have no problem recommending it to others.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to help with your emotional state. It's going to help with your anxiety. It's going to help with tension in your body. It is so profound how much that Serenity helps. Here's a list of ingredients that are in the Serenity, and you can see the physical aspects. You can see the emotional aspects of the oils. It does help with a lot of anger issues. Serenity is known as the oil of forgiveness. if you look up the emotional benefits of Serenity. So if you're having trouble letting go, if you're in a really rough state with your sleep, if you're having trouble to forgive someone or having been forgiven, it's a really strong oil to use on the bottom of your feet each night. Now, I encourage people to use Serenity on the back of their neck. Okay, that's your brain stem. That's the fastest way into your brain stem. And then I use it underneath my nose. And I sometimes will drop a little my heart. You can put it right on your belly button. And then, like I said, big toe. Big toe is one of the fastest ways into your brain. Just get your brain to shut down, especially if you have a type A personality and you're constantly on, you're constantly going.
Right. Now you can see here they also offer the Serenity Blend in a really easy to use soft gel.
Yeah.
It's really, really great way to get it into people who may otherwise have, issues with the smell of it or utilizing it on their skin, any kind of way. We love to have options. So the soft gels are a really great way to help someone get the benefits of Serenity.
And like I was saying with the melatonin and the Ambien, is that I always felt groggy in the morning. And with the Serenity Soft Gels, that's not the case. Serenity Soft Gels are made to actually heal your body from the inside out through your cells. And it's actually getting deep into your cells, so you're actually feeling that throughout the day, right? And so you've got great sleep going forward. What do they call it? A nootropic?
Mm-hmm.
A nootropic is something that benefits you beyond just that first time that you take it. It's not like aspirin, right? Essential oils are a nootropic. They really do get into your cells and help you to regenerate cells with those essential oils in them. So you really are getting that deeper sleep. You're getting that calmer reaction, and you're less groggy in the morning. And that's what I really like.
So another great oil to use for relaxation is Vetiver. Vetiver is actually an ingredient in Serenity.
Yeah.
But it's also great to be used just by itself or in conjunction with lavender or something along those
Some
lines.
people need Vetiver because they wake up in the middle of the night. And Vetiver is one of those oils that I've had so many different testimonies for ADD and for concentration and focus. But it's a really good oil to use when you wake up in the middle of the night. So if you have trouble staying asleep versus getting asleep, Vetiver is going to be your oil. I really enjoy Vetiver for so many different things: nervousness, anxiety, headaches, arthritis. You can see what people use it for. But Vetiver is a root that's really profound for people who need to stay asleep. So if you're waking up at night, use your Vetiver. We've got some great blends that we want you guys to try. And these are things that we use with our daughter. As Jack said, we use Serenity all the time. We blend it with Balance, which is a frankincense blend. It's meant to ground you. So it's a great blend for that liquid calm, Serenity and Balance together. So take a drop or two in your diffuser of each and put it onto the back of your neck, put it on the bottom of your feet. And also, like we said, lavender, Vetiver, that's a ticket to a good night's sleep right there. Use a couple drops of lavender, a couple drops of Vetiver right onto the bottom of your feet. But if you're staying up because there's somebody snoring in your house, okay?
Yeah, so you can utilize essential oils for that just as easily as anything else. One really great recipe is to blend thyme and breathe oil.
Yeah.
The breathe will open up the airways so that the snoring is less prevalent. The thyme is great to add on to that and just give you some really great benefits to allow that breathing to be much more open.
As national trainers, we have had so much opportunity to hear success stories. And for people that have had so many different snoring issues and sleep issues, they've shared their success stories with us, and we want to share those with you. And to know that there are people out there that have been sleeping apart for years that are now back in the same bedroom, and that means so much into your closeness, into your intimacy. It's so much better to alleviate those snoring issues. And so if you have a CPAP machine, they have little devices that you can put oils in there, and they have a little CPAP adapter in there. I love the breathe because it helps that respiratory system, and the thyme oil is so good for helping to go into a restful sleep. So we've given you guys some natural remedies for sleep, and we really want to encourage you guys to use them, right? Consistency is the key. Consistency is always the key with doTERRA and with essential oils. So use your oils and share them, Share the success stories, share them with your friends, share them with your sister and your brother and your family. Share them with your neighbors, right? The person that got you started, they would love to help you. We would love to help you guys as well. So tune in more videos for our YouTube channel, and then also reach out to the person. Make sure that you're sharing your oils, and know that we appreciate all that you guys trust in us, and we are so grateful for all that you do.
Thanks
Bye.
for watching.